So this was a basically a long weekend. I had to leave pretty much Friday night to kind of make the most of what I got. The plan was kind of launch into Georgian Bay pretty early. There was a complete fire ban. Forest fires were still kind of raging, mostly in Quebec. So I kind of like launched off kind of a marina that's quite isolated, but ventured off deeper into some of the more open stretches where the water's clear. Knew the forecast and the weather was going to be great. It's kind of why I did this trip in general. Georgia Bay can be pretty rough. You don't always get the opportunity to kind of enjoy this area. It's often quite rough. Here I kind of scouted a bunch of bass that were kind of grouped together in this kind of inlet to the mouth of the bay. Proceeded to catch a lot of kind of small bass. One large bass right here, you can see actually got the take on film. Pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. Come on.
So I ended up kind of paddling into an inlet that power boats really couldn't get into, and it was also kind of in a nice strategic location that I could portage my canoe into kind of different areas. I'd call it a bit of a hub. Next day, plan was kind of just keep my existing campsite and kind of paddle around and kind of fish a lot of these inlets, do a bit of exploring, try to figure out what I might be able to catch. Throughout the day, it seemed like mostly I was having luck with bass. I think a lot of the bigger pike were deeper, and I was kind of out in the open stretches where there's less weeds and more rock. This time of the year, I think a lot of the bigger pike tend to move out of the shoals. So they're tougher to find. I think they kind of move and migrate into some of the deeper water and less accessible areas, especially on a canoe. Decided to basically fry up a few small bass to get some protein in me, kind of refresh, recharge. Ended up doing pretty good finding more bass.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Big guy. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Took a kind of a portage around my campsite here to kind of like this other section of this area that would be quite a long paddle to get to, just to kind of do a bit of trolling in the evening. I didn't really have much luck here. A few small bass. Seemed like there was quite a bit more activity over here with power boaters and campers. Kind of like the area I was at the other side, a bit more peaceful. Felt a bit more secluded. Kind of ventured back. It seems like basically, once things start to turn dark here, the bugs come out in swarms. These darn little predators just really started kicking up. Kind of made having dinner later on pretty rough. Next morning, packed up, kind of ventured off to around the last kind of portion of the island, kind of make my full way around. This wasn't really an endurance trip. This whole island is maybe like 15, 20 kilometers. love how clear the water is. It's like an aquarium. Sometimes you can just stick your GoPro down and see what's living down there. So that was it. Stay tuned for more adventure videos here. Cheers.